Well, it's involved a fake Pinocchio, who they call Quinnocchio, and he shows up at different events holding a sign. We've seen a mask of Rod Blagojevich, which is actually doesn't really look like Rod Blagojevich, is very frightening. And we've also had chickens. We've had both campaigns use chickens. So it's gotten pretty silly. I would argue absolutely no. If you're gauging effectiveness by reaching voters, I don't think voters get it. The chicken budget, who announced it, who didn't, I don't think the average person gets that. I think it just goes over their heads. I think that the Rauner campaign was using Quinnocchio for quite a while, just kind of hoping to get into Quinn's head. You know, he would be at an event and kind of like they would place him in a way that hopefully the governor would see him. So to that extent, if that's what you're after, maybe, but I think to the average person does not care about this stuff. I think it will continue. I mean, Rauner's campaign is using several people who worked for Mark Kirk, and in the Mark Kirk versus Janulius U.S. Senate campaign back in 2010, they were using similar tactics against Janulius, but it was a shark who followed him around. So this is right out of the Mark Kirk playbook. You've got a lot of the same people on the Rauner campaign. Quinn's people were staying above it for a while, but then now they've just dived right in, and this probably hit its lowest point when each campaign released fake press release. It was actually Quinn's people who started it. They put out a release saying, you know, Bruce Rauner will come out of hiding, emerge from hiding, and talk about his budget. And it was just them sort of kind of outing where Bruce Rauner was going to be, and he was like leaving a private event, not a public event. And then likewise, the next day, Rauner's people took it to another level and actually announced that Dick Durbin was going to call on Pat Quinn to testify before the NRI panel, legislative audit panel. And it was just completely made up. And that caused, you know, Dick Durbin to say, look, people, we've taken it too far. You've crossed the line.